Hey, beautiful people. Hey, Tessa. I saw you're calling me, so I will call you back later. Hey, guys. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing on this gorgeous Wednesday afternoon? How's everyone doing? Yay! How is everyone doing? So hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm actually sitting in my classroom. I posted, hey Jean, how are you, girlfriend? Are you ready for San Antonio? Are you ready for San Antonio? Hey guys, so I posted something on my Facebook page, right? I posted something on my Facebook page today talking about, let's see. I'm going live in a couple of minutes, and drop your coins questions. Hey Tessa, so Tessa, I sent you a Facebook message yesterday. If you did not get it, you want to check your Facebook message. Yesterday was crazy, and I'm actually going to be traveling tomorrow. I'm speaking to 1,400 financial. I'm speaking to 1,400 bosses, financial entrepreneurs. So I'll be traveling, but I promise you that next Tuesday when I get back, next Tuesday we'll catch up. I know you said Tuesdays are normally your day off, so pencil me in for Tuesday. I would have canceled or rescheduled anyway, just because I know usually when I come back from conventions, there's a lot of things that goes on that I'm eager to share. Hey, Prince Akeem. So guys, I'm sitting in my classroom. I'm on campus today. I just finished teaching my second class for the day. So the reason why I'm saying this is, guys, y'all need to have multiple sources of income, honey. You need to have multiple sources of income, honey, okay? If you don't have multiple sources of income, something is wrong. So I'm sitting in my classroom. I just wrapped up my second class for the day. And while I was, as I'm done with teaching, I'm just making some phone calls, talking to a couple of clients, then I have to go see a couple of clients. So I wanted to come on and do a live before I jet out of here, talking about or answering some of you guys' coins questions. So what questions do you guys have for me? Hey, Roxanne, how are you? Thanks for joining. What questions do you guys have for me? Hey, Prince Akeem, twice for the day. Twice for the day. What questions do you guys have for me, coins related? Okay, what are some money questions that you guys have that you wanna ask me? So go ahead and drop your questions. I'll be answering questions live. If you have any concerns, or if you have any questions, or you need some clarification, whatever you have, go ahead and drop your questions. I have a list of questions that people had sent to me earlier, or just from, you know, doing this every day, some of the things that people are constantly asking me about, but I wanted to see what questions you guys have that you want me to answer. Okay, so drop your questions. And for those of you that are gonna be watching my live on replay, you can still drop your questions in the comment, right? So I'm going to be doing these series sometimes on Facebook Live, sometimes on audio, where you guys are going to be able to call in, because I know a lot of you sometimes don't want to say stuff in public, which is fine. So we are going to be having a private dial-in, well, a dial-in number where you guys could actually call in and ask your questions. So shout out to all of my bosses that are on the line right now. Shout out to my girl Tessa, who owns Queen of Queens Beauty Salon in Brooklyn. Yeah, she styled my wig, which I'm really, really happy about, because this is going to be the do that I'm going to be going to San Antonio with this weekend, where I'm actually going to be speaking to 1,400 entrepreneurs about finance, right? So these are people that are helping families day in and day out with their personal finance. So question number one, and I'm actually going through a list of questions that have been sent in to me earlier. And like I said, shout out to all those of you who watch my live on replay. You can still drop your questions in the comment, and you could also still message me or inbox me your questions, and I'll be responding to those either on this future lives or in other content when we do come across doing these broadcasts. So any questions so far, guys? So for those of you who are catching my live for the very first time, your girl is a professor. Okay, I'm sitting in one of my classroom here on campus. Just wrapped up my 2 morning classes, business and of course finance. I'm also the swap queen because I love to swap fashion, which helped me to stack about 30K in 1 year. Now, how many of you can honestly say you stacked 30K in 1 year, right? 30K in 1 year from just purely swapping and not shopping. So I love swapping, and I love saving money. And I love talking about helping you to save your money, because I know those are topics, or those are things that you guys struggle with. A lot of you struggle with saving money. A lot of you struggle with really managing your money smart. And unfortunately, a lot of you also struggle with debt. I speak to a lot of clients, and most of them have some form of debt. The one that we see for sure a lot of is student loans, right? Student loan is just killing y'all. It's just killing. So we want to make sure that we're getting rid of these debts, right? So question number one, someone asked me, I have a lot of debt, Odetta. Help. I need help getting out of my debt. Like, what can I do to get out of my debt? So when it comes to your debt, you got to first understand the interest rate you're paying with your debt. If you have debt of any kind, most of the time it is debt that's not putting money in you guys' pocket, right? So we want to make sure that we're paying those debt, but we want to make sure that we're paying those debts strategically. Most of you don't know how to pay your debt strategically, right? You don't know how long you're going to be in debt for. You don't know how much money you're paying as a result of interest by being longer in debt. And most of the time, you don't even know that what you're paying every month is just going straight to the interest, not even the principal, the interest. So if you have debt, you want to make sure you connect with me so we can look at your debt. We can look at your total. We can look at your interest, and we can come up with a strategy to snowball your debt and make sure that you are going to be debt-free by a certain time. However, we need to be making money, because a lot of you may want to pay off your debt, but you don't have any more money. You're barely getting by, and you're barely not even saving, or just enough to pay the bills and do a little extra stuff. So there's not a lot of money allocated to be put towards your debt. So I need you guys to understand, first and foremost, you need to be making more money. You need to be making more money. You need to be making more money. I cannot stress that enough. You need to be making more money, right? You need to make more money. Hey, Nelka, thanks for joining. So when you make more money, now you could put more money towards your debt. Everybody needs to be thinking, Odetta, what can I do to make more money? There's a lot of opportunities, and there's a lot of businesses that can allow you to make more money without huge overhead. But if you don't know, you don't know. Hey, oh, what is this? Right? So we got to make more money. If we have debt, We have to make more money. And even if we don't have debt, we still have to make more money, because there's going to come a point in time where you may not have a lot of money, or you may not have money. So when we make money, we save more money. We put our money in accounts and strategies and vehicle to make more money for us, right? Because we need to have our money working for us. Right now, most of you are working for money, but I know, because I do this every day. I sit with clients every day. I know. Most of you are not putting your money or positioning your money to work for you. You have your money sitting in the bank, right? You're not positioning your money to work for you. So what are some of the questions that you guys have, or things that you're struggling with when it comes to your debt, or when it comes to your coins? What's preventing you from stacking your coins? And I'm gonna segue and talk about my book, okay? If you in stacking, you are dropping. So what do I mean? What do I mean by this? You gotta be making money. You gotta be smart with your money. You gotta position your money and put your money to be always stacking, always growing, always making more. Because if you're not making money, you sure are spending it. And don't tell me, no, I'm not. You're paying light, you're paying water, you're paying gas, you're paying rent, you're paying a mortgage, you're paying your cell phone, you're paying your Metro card, you're paying stuff. So if you're not making money, you're spending money. If you're not making money, you're dropping money. Because understand that every day you're spending. You're spending every week, you're spending every month. So why aren't you making every week and every month? Maybe we are, but the point is we're not making enough. So when you get a copy of my book, which you can purchase on my website, or you can message me and I will ship you a copy, you're gonna learn how to stack your coins. Because I'm just gonna go to a couple of pages here and let's talk about how do you know if you're stacking your coins. Page 70, right? Page 70, I'm just gonna talk about 2 points. How do you know if you're stacking your coins? Number one, you're knowledgeable about money. You're knowledgeable about your finance. You're on top of your money. Now, some people may tell me, well, Ladetta, I'm on top of my finance. I don't know. I'll have to sit with you and see if you're really on top. Because I have clients that tell me, oh, I'm good. I don't need your help. I'm good. And I was like, okay, so what does good mean? Like, tell me what are some of the things you're doing, right? And then they tell me some stuff and I'm like, please, girlfriend, please, can you just sit down in my classroom and learn, okay? So one, you wanna be knowledgeable about finance, right? This is a really good book you can start with. If you're in stacking, then you're dropping. Another good book that you can use is called Saving Your Future. As you guys can see, this book is really beat up because, I mean, it's like all marked up and everything, right? So you want to be knowledgeable about money. You want to make sure that you're reading, you're watching, whatever you're consuming, the content, right? So number two, you understand how money works. You got to know how money works. How money works is not just you working for money and spending money. No, it's not, right? Number three, I'm just going to give you 5 points in my book. Number three, you have to have at least 12 months emergency funds saved up. Emergency funds saved up. Keywords, not making enough. Yes, we're not making enough. We are so, listen, we just had a shutdown. We just had a government shutdown and people were like scrambling. People were like devastated. People were like falling over themselves with just 1 or 2 months not having income. So you know if you're stacking your coins if you have at least 12 months. 12 months. 12 months. emergency money saved up. So if you lose your job, you're not freaking out. If the government shuts down, you're not freaking out. If the kids act up with some emergency where you have to buy something, one of my business partner had an emergency for his car. He had to shell out about $3,700. He's not freaking out, right? How many people you know can literally put their hands on $3,700 right now without freaking out, right? So we want to make sure that we have at least 12 months of emergency money saved up. 3. Number 4, never, ever pay interest on your credit card. You have to pay off your credit card in full. You have to pay off your credit card in full. You have to pay off your credit card in full. And then you're going to say, but Odetta, how do I do that? Well, don't charge more than you can afford to pay. Don't charge more than you can afford to pay. Pay off your credit card in full. And the last point I'm going to give you guys is don't ever carry store credit cards, because store credit card has the highest interest, 28%, 25%. Why are you carrying a store credit card and you're buying clothing, shoes, accessories? No. So you know if you're stacking your coins, if you have those 5 things, if you're on top of those 5 things. Now there's a slew of other things that I mentioned in my book called If You Ain't Stacking, Then You're Dropping. So first thing you need to do is be educated about money. Grab a copy of my book. You can go to my website, odettaking.com, odettaking.com, grab a copy of my book. And like I said, I'm going to be doing these series. So if you have questions about your money, maybe that might be, Odetta, I need help saving. And maybe that might be, Odetta, I need help to get out of debt. Maybe that might be, hey, Roger, how are you, Roger? How are you, Priscilla, girlfriend? We're going to be in San Antonio in a few days. Are you excited or what? Shout out to my WFG and WSB family in the building. So we're talking about different things that you guys can do to stack your coins, right? I've just given you guys 5 tips. And like I said, I'll be doing these series. I'm coming to you guys live from my classroom where I teach here on campus, university campus. 5 things that you guys can do to stack your coins. Make sure you get hold of my book. To get my book, you can go to my website, odettaking.com, odettaking.com, or you can message me or inbox me or drop the comment. I hope this was helpful. Make sure that you guys get in touch with me for any questions if you just want to run some things by me or just get an idea, because unfortunately your circle, most of our circle are not having these conversations when it comes to money. Everybody is looking rich, but we are not rich. Everybody's looking like they got their whole life together, but honey, we don't. Okay, we don't. Just a few of us have it together, all the way together. And then there's some of us that may have things, but if you don't know how money works, if you can't grow that money, if you can't protect that money, 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, you're going to be broke. So we want to be financially educated about our money, okay? So with that being said, love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to all my replay viewers. And I think if I'm not too busy tonight, I may do another one of these segments where you guys can actually call in, right? I'll be posting these from time to time on my wall so you guys can see the notification, or you can message me or ask me your questions and I'll be responding to them here. Or like I said, because this is finance, some of you may not want to ask the question here, and we'll be doing those on a private call where you guys can actually dial in and ask your questions, or you could have one-on-one with me. I do recommend either way you have one-on-one personal financial strategy complimentary checkup with me, only because it's information that's going to be tailored to you specifically. So make sure you take advantage of that. It's free and you will be learning something. Okay, it's free. It's free. It's free. So super excited. Make it a great Wednesday, y'all. Can't wait to see some of you in person. Shout out to my all my clients that are stacking, all my clients that are on this call right now. Roxanne, make sure you get in touch with me. Nelka, make sure you also get in touch with me. Yes, because the key word is we are not making enough. Some of us may think we're making enough. Like, listen, when I used to work in corporate America and I was making 6 figures, I thought I was making enough. And I was making enough, but guess what? If I didn't know what I knew today, I could have had a lot more money back then, but I didn't know this information. So all I'm doing right now is educating you guys financially so you could put yourself in a position to win the money game. All right? Win the money game. So thank you guys so much. To connect with me, you can call me directly. 973-842-7927. I'll also put the number on the link. 973-842-7927. You can go to my website, odettaking.com, odettaking.com, grab a copy of your book, and you can also schedule a free consultation to speak with me. Make it a great day, and always remember to keep stacking your coins. That's the only way, or else you dropping, and I know y'all don't want to be dropping. Okay, bye y'all.